Hey, it's Ned, and I'm back home. I don't know how that fucker Nick found me, but he did. Come to find out, he's been living in my house for the past 3 months. Isn't that weird? Anyway, me and Nick had a little falling out a couple months ago because I told him he's gonna have to start paying me. I'm the fucking star here, you know what I mean? I said, get on that Patreon, get me some fucking money, bitch. He didn't want to do it, so I went to the porn industry. Well, long story short, I'm back, bitches. I'm fucking back. Back and better than ever. Yeah, fucking Ned. I can't do this review today because, you know, I've been doing a lot of charity work at the local hospital, the local mental health hospital, and I do old patients and I do crazy patients, and you know, it's around that Christmas time, and we're doing Christmas cakes for the families to come by and look at the Christmas cakes. So with the crazy people, I'm doing the Christmas cakes, and with the old people, I'm doing I'm changing their diapers. Yeah, I'm just changing their diapers. Baking cakes and changing diapers today. That's what I'm all about. All right. So when doing this job, it's important to wash your hands because you don't want to get icing on the old people's legs. You know what I mean? You gotta wash your hands. Gotta wash your hands before you go change them diapers. It's important. Yeah. I can't do this review, but I'll do the next one. I'll do the next review. All right. I'll see you all later. Booyah out.
Alright, that motherfucker Ned fucked me a fucking again. He says he carries a channel, I just don't fucking see it. You tell me who carries the channel, me or fucking Ned. You can fucking comment below. I'm about sick of that motherfucker. I risked my fucking life saving that piece of shit, and he fucking makes me do this fucking video all by my fucking self. That motherfucker. Anyway, today I'm going to show you the axil RDA. It's not really going to be a review. It's really just going to be like, just look at it. Just fucking look at this fucking thing. And I got a couple other things I'm going to show in here. There's going to be links in the description to like Instagram things. I can't put links, I don't think, to direct websites. I'm not sure how that works. So links to the Instagrams will be in the description. I'm just going to show this off to you. I'll come back. I'll let you know how I've been enjoying the hell out of this RDA. Just right off the top. I really fucking like it. But let me show it to you first. I'm going to show you how the series deck works. I'm going to show you a set of coils that somebody sent me that actually sells coils over on Instagram. Coils are awesome. I'm vaping on them now. So let me show it to you. I'll be back. Alright, Axil Pro by Twisted Messes and Mass Mods. RDA. Comes with 2 different decks. Nice box. I love the packaging on this. Now this RDA was used. I cleaned it up as best as I can through in the ultrasonic just for this video to show it off. So there's 2 decks here and I'm going to explain them in a second. First, let me just show you the cap and how it works. The airflows on the top. I love the shape of this RDA. I love how it looks when it's sitting on top of any kind of mod really, but especially a mech mod. It is 25 millimeters round. The airflows at the top, and there's 2 different kinds of airflows that you could get with this. First is the 3 holes that close down by turning. You can do 2 holes, which is my favorite, 2 holes on both sides. You do 1. You can cut them all down however you want, and then there's a cyclone airflow as well. Once again, my favorite has been the 2 holes on either side. Alright, it's got concave in there, and there is a spot where it locks onto the deck, so you can just turn it. This is the drip tip it comes with, you know, 810. Very nice. It's a polished finish. Alright, I like the indent here on this where the airflow is. I just think it looks really nice, and I'm not sure, but it may make the airflow smoother. I may just be talking shit. I don't know.
I don't know. I know that this thing vapes very smooth. Alright, that's the cap. Now, here is the regular deck. You're going to have two decks. One has black and silver posts. That's positive and negative. The silver is always the positive on both of these decks, and the black is always the negative on both of these decks. So this is the regular deck. This is for your regular coil installs. Alright, there's 4 screws, 2 on each side. They got little cutouts so you can get your bit in there. It comes with the Allen key, of course. Got 2 O-rings here, very deep juice well. This is the notch that goes onto the cap, so it lines up with your coils. Protruding 510 pin. Says everything on the bottom you need to know. And the screws are super smooth. This whole RDA, especially put together, is very substantial in weight, which I like. I mean, sometimes top caps are very thin. This is not very thin. It's actually pretty thick for a top cap, especially at the top. It feels substantial. It feels like it's very well made. Everything fits together really nicely. Alright. So this is the regular deck, and we're going to come back to this. Alright, I think everybody knows how this is going to work out. How you install and everything. So we'll come back to this one. This is the one I've been using. I have not vaped on this one yet, but I've threw a build into it just to see what it's like. So what this is a series deck. Alright. So once again, the silver post is the positive. Alright. The black is the negative. And then the blues are actually not even connected to the deck at all. So you would put a dual coil in here. One in the positive, one in the blue, one in the negative, one in the blue, and that would create a complete circuit through both the coils, which would make it be like one coil. So I'm going to throw a build in here that I know the ohms for, just to show you what something would kind of ohm out to. Alright, and I'll explain it a little bit. But basically this makes your dual coil like a bridge build. It makes it like a single coil. So this is going to be really good on like your stacked mods. You know, a lot of people ask me, you know, how intricate can you get with a series? I want to put something on a Noisy Cricket. You can't get very intricate because you need a lot of wraps. You need to keep it small because it's a lot of wraps. And it's not the best idea to try to do a frame staple in a series. But with this, you can. You can do them fancy, you know, frame staples for aliens and use them in series safely. Everything else about the deck is the same. Alright, protruding 510. It's just got 2 screws on the bottom instead of 1. One's got the, you know, the gasket so it doesn't touch the deck. Alright, that's the blue side. Alright, so I'm going to show you, this is what I want to focus on more, is just showing you kind of what happens here. So what I have here is N90 aliens. Alright, these are 27 gauge with 36 gauge, all N90. 5 wraps around a 3mm. These coils usually come out to 0.09 dual. So at a single coil, they are 0.18 single, 0.09 dual. And now we're going to install them in this series deck, and I'm going to show you what they ohm out to. Alright, so usually dual coil in this deck, in the regular deck, would be 0.9 dual coil. Alright, now let me show you what this does. Alright, for this deck, you're going to want to do the leads coming out of the same position. You don't want one top and one bottom. You want them coming out at the same place. Alright, so I'm just going to bend my leads like always. Alright, now, so for most decks, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my close cutters, put them up against that coil master bit, and cut them right there, just like that. Alright, take this one, do the same thing, cut them just like that. Alright, I got both my coils now. LUMI skull, what? Let me open up my screws. Right there. Right there. Very easy. Alright, there they are, all installed, them N90 aliens. Now, let's see what they ohm out to on this series deck. Alright, so with them N90 2736 gauge 3-core aliens on there, this is going to come out to a 0.33 or 0.32. So basically what it does is it basically doubles what a single one of these would be. So when you do a dual coil on a regular deck, you split the ohms in half of a single coil. So a 0.18 will be then a 0.09 dual coil, and a 0.18 on a series will be double that. So it's going to be around a 0.33 to a 0.36-ish. Okay? So these ones may be a little lower than I normally expect it, but just so you get the basic gist, this would be safe on most series. Alright? See, it'll go up to 0.36. The more I heat it up, this N90, there it is right there. 0.36, 0.37 as I'm heating them. So yep, it's going to double that single coil. So that's just to give you a basic idea of what a series deck can do. They're a lot of fun to play with. So if you have like a stack mod sitting around, or a noisy cricket that you just haven't been using for a while, or even like a hex ohm. You could use that. Alright, so now I just want to go and put a build in the regular deck, and we'll wick that up and vape it, and I'll tell you how I've been enjoying this Axil Pro. Today I will not be installing coils of my own inside the Axil Pro. Instead, I'll be using a gentleman by the name of Davis Rivas, who hangs out on Coil Wars, the Facebook page, and you could find him _ohmscientist_vapist on Instagram. I will have a link to his Instagram in the description, as well as a link to twistedmesses.com Instagram. I can't do the website, in the description, and also LUMI streams and where you could get the skull at and everything like that. So check out the Ohm Scientist. He was extremely patient in waiting for me to do this video. He sent these coils over to me months ago, and he's just been extremely patient waiting. They look nice. I'm going to throw them in this and vape them up and see what they come out to. These are 29 gauge 4-core interlocking aliens, N80, and he used, it looks like 37 gauge for the outside wrap. Interlock, they look nice, look very nice. So let's see how they are. heated up all the hot spots out. They are coming out to a 0.09, just like the vial said. Heating up good. This is just at 30 watts right now. They are wrapped around a 2.5 bit, so these are going to be pretty hot little builds in here. It should be perfect for this Axil Pro. I'm going to let that cool down. And I will be wicking this with a cotton I've been enjoying the hell out of, Can of Cotton. Wire Talk with Big G sent this over to me to try out, and I am enjoying it quite a bit. This is a really nice cotton. I like it. Alright, today I'm going to be dripping the one blueberry. It's a mixture of blueberries, cereal, donuts, and milk. This one I'm not a huge fan of. It is definitely more like a natural blueberry. I think I like more of an artificial blueberry, to be honest. And the strawberry, the one, is one of my favorite juice. I fucking love that juice. I decided to try out this blueberry because they didn't have strawberry. It's alright. I mean, I'm almost done the bottle, but I probably wouldn't buy it again. But that strawberry is really good. So I'm going to be dripping this on here. Alright, I have it on the Nova box. Let's get this cap on, line up the notches until it clicks in. Clicked in. I like to have them two holes open like I said, just like that on both sides. Alright. Alright, so that is the Axil Pro by Twisted Messes and Mass Mods. So Mass Mods came out with the Axil a little bit ago. It was extremely popular. The building on this is pretty simple. It's a lot like the Dead Rabbit. The posts are kind of in the same spot. The holes are kind of as big, especially the Dead Rabbit V2. The air comes, it's a lot like it, but it's very smooth. It's very husky. And what's different about this than any other RDAs that makes you kind of want to go out and buy it is it comes with that series deck. That's fucking awesome, man. Not like nobody does that. So to come with two decks, like I can vape on this now and still build on the series deck and do pictures. I don't have to keep if I just buy one, I can vape and build at the same time. That is a huge plus for somebody like me, a huge plus. The airflow is so smooth and quiet. It definitely has clouds for days. I only have two holes open. Depending on the person, you're going to get your cloud. The flavor is really fucking good. Especially for something that produces a lot of clouds, that's good for building. It is probably, man, so between Twisted Mess's last two RDAs, the Dang with Homeboy OC and this one, they're probably my two favorite vaping-wise RDAs from Twisted Messes. I like the skill a lot too, but the two favorites that Kent put out for vaping is the Dang and the Axil, and they're very different too. I would say the Dang flavor is a little more flavor for the Dang, but the feeling of the vape on the Axil is a little better, and it's probably a little more cloudy. Okay,
The dang is super simple though to build. This is simple, but that's super simple to build. And just like for simplicity, the dang. For something super cool, made very well, vapes very, very well, looks great. It fucking looks really nice. I mean, the dang looks good too. I ain't trying to take anything away from the dang, but if I'm going to put this up against something, I'd rather do it against, you know, something that Twisted Mess has also put out. I don't want to put it up against another fucking company. Let's just go with, you know, go with the theme here. I'm going to be extremely biased if I were to do a review. I'm going to try not to do reviews anymore. I just don't enjoy doing them. There's things that come out that I like to show off. I like to do a video for, and I could show a bunch of things like I did in this video. But reviews just aren't my wheelhouse. I just don't like doing them. I think they're boring. They're just boring to make. They're boring to edit. And it's just not something I'm proud of at the end of the day. So reviews are going to be very few and far between on this channel anymore. But when there's something I like and I want to show off, I'm show it off. So the coils from the Scientist on Instagram, they're vaping great too. But this axil though, man, I've been using this every day. It was hard for me to do the review because I was just using this RDA so much. I really got to get a new series mod to use that series deck in, because I just don't, the Noisy Crickets, they have button issues with them. I have other series things. I gotta get like a stacked mech mod, or maybe a new hexome. A new hexome would be nice. So, man, I just really like everything about this RDA. The price point, the price is a little high. It goes for $75. You can get it on twistedmesses.com. You get 2 decks though. What I would really, really like to see is caps come out for this. If maybe on twistedmesses.com you could either get a Trinity glass cap or maybe an Ultim cap, so that, you know, you spend $25, but then you'll have 2 RDAs just by buying the cap. I could vape this one and I could vape that one if I wanted to. I think that would be a really cool add-on to this RDA because it's very nice. I don't know if I've ever owned anything from Mass Mods. I wanted that Axil Pro, but they sold out before I got it. Build-wise, dude, during my build-off, the 6K build-off, this was one of the most used atomizers. It was this and the Cosmonaut. People just love building in this thing. It looks great. It's just super simple. It's got big post holes. It was one of the most used RDAs in the build-off. Absolutely. The flavor's just really good. It's just nice. I really like it. Definitely one of my favorites that came out in a while. Other than that, man, I hope you enjoyed the video. Twisted Messes, Kent, great job on this. Mass Mods, great job on this. You know, whenever Twisted Messes comes out with something, I'll grab it, because everything he's ever put out has been, it's just been better than the last. You know, it's not hard for me to want everything, you know, or spend $75 for an RDA. I don't even think about it. I think that I know I'm going to get what I paid for. I trust who's putting it out. It's just really nice, man. The looks of it's really good. I enjoy the hell out of it. Everybody have a good one. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to try to get more videos out during this coronavirus bullshit. Who fucking knows? Hopefully this will be out the day that I make it. So, everybody have a good one. Stay safe. Wash your fucking hands, dude. I can't believe... Look at this LUMI skull. I can't believe y'all motherfuckers ain't been washing your hands. Look at that LUMI skull, though. Link in the description. This isn't weed. This isn't weed. This is just cotton made with hemp. It's 80% cotton, 20% hemp. It even says it on the back. It's not weed. I don't do weed no more. I ain't a fucking stoner. Fucking skeevy stoner. Farting's for skeevy stoners. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore. The build mat, you can get at Twisted Messes for $10. The build mat, $10? What? I'm rambling. Everybody have a good one. Peace.
of an artificial blueberry, to be honest, and it's leaking all over me.